You know what time it is, man? Hillary Clinton time. Let's talk about Hillary Clinton.
Nah, this is your segment, dog. This is your segment, dog. You doing this on your own, dog. Because I don't, man. I've been trying. Talk about
Hillary Clinton.
I don't want to talk about her, dog. I don't want to talk about her, dog. I'm trying to.
It's never a good day if you have to talk about Hillary Clinton, but again, she has kind of forced the hand here. Hillary Clinton penned a new essay for the Atlantic.
Is it backhand? Is it backhand?
Hillary Clinton penned a new essay for The Atlantic attacking President Trump for what she said are, quote, assaults on U.S. democracy, creating a national crisis. She said, well, she did this by highlighting 5 major areas where Trump has failed as a president. And here is one line from the essay. Trump and his cronies do so many despicable things that it can be hard to keep track.
You know what? Like, you know what word sounds just so hilarious coming out of her mouth? Cronies. Cronies. Like, how is she talking about cronies, dog?
Man, look.
How is she talking about cronies? Like,
self-awareness level, negative 145, man.
Negative 100. What's her? Okay. What's her Madden awareness rating?
I give it 2.
2? Okay.
I give it 2.
Okay, what's her Madden play recognition awareness? Play recognition awareness. Zone coverage and man coverage.
Ooh, man. That got to be ones. They got to be ones. At the very bottom, man. They got to be ones, man. Because she does. It seems as though she does not know what she's doing here. She doesn't know the words that are coming out of her. Her cronies? Despicable things is hard to keep track. Do you know how many things? Like, we didn't have to. Look, first of all, we have picked fun at a guy like H.A. Goodman many times because of his content. Now, a lot of that content, when you're referencing Hillary Clinton, is so overboard, it's overblown. Some of it is just straight fake.
Right.
But back in 2016, us, a lot of people that were covering the 2016 election, we had a lot of things to talk about as it referenced Hillary Clinton. We had many things to assault Hillary Clinton for because she gave us such ample material. You talking about it's hard to keep track of what Donald Trump is doing and his cronies are doing? Again, self-awareness level, negative 245. It just went up by 100. Just went up by 100.
I think it goes up because she used the word cronies. That word itself gives her like extra credit, but in a bad way.
The areas that she highlighted were rule of law, election integrity, waging war on truth and reason, i.e. President Trump attacking the media and his consistent lying. The fourth one was, quote, breathtaking corruption. That was the fourth one.
Dog.
Breathtaking corruption.
She just got negative 50 points. Negative 50 more points for saying breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Like, why she got to like put so much pepper on the exposition, dog?
You don't have to use the adjective. Just say corruption. Just say corruption. Like, we would have read it like, okay, but when you say breathtaking.
It was breathtaking.
Are you talking about yourself?
It was breathtaking.
All right, so again,
you know what she did? You know what she did when she said breathtaking, right? Because she said it to herself before she made these statements. You know what she did? You know when she said breathtaking, she like whipped her like scarf around her neck.
You can see that.
It's breathtaking. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, so that was the fourth one, breathtaking corruption. The fifth one, the final one, was undermining national unity. And she states, quote, Trump doesn't even try to pretend he's a president for all Americans. It's hard to ignore the racial subtext of virtually everything Trump says. So, again, actually, that comment is true. I mean, of course that comment is true. That's how we feel, no doubt. Coming from Hillary Clinton, though, it reads as though, like, why are you stating this? You're toxic. Like, get out of the way, okay? If somebody else states this, of course, like we said, it's true information. But in this environment, the political atmosphere, it's too soon. we're just 2 years. It's coming on 2 years now. It's still way too soon. Like, you need to back up, let other people enter the fray, let other people have this discussion. But she had an objective, and of course that was to promote. I guess it was for the Democratic agenda. It was to promote, or it was to kind of encourage people to become active and to be politically engaged and to show up at the polls during the midterms. Whether it was abusing the filibuster and stealing a Supreme Court seat, gerrymandering congressional districts to disenfranchise African Americans, or muzzling government climate scientists, Republicans were undermining American democracy long before Trump made it to the Oval Office. Now we must do all we can to save our democracy and heal our body politic. First, we've got to mobilize massive turnout in the 2018 midterms. There are fantastic candidates running all over the country, making their compelling cases every day about how they'll raise wages, bring down healthcare costs, and fight for justice. If they win, they'll do great things for America, and we could finally see some congressional oversight of the White House. So that was, like I said, that was her larger mission. It was to do what we saw President Obama do, or former President Obama do, last week, in which he made a speech. He was in front of the University of Illinois, I believe, at Champaign. It was all to get out the vote, because they understand how imperative it is to show up in large numbers and retake the House and possibly even retake the Senate for the Democratic Party. And like I said, that's the agenda. That's job number one for the Democratic Party.
Do you think that kind of Hillary Clinton is trying to ride on a little wave that Barack Obama created in recent weeks? Probably saw him do his thing, and probably saw him get some praise for it, because he did get some praise for it.
Yeah.
So do you think that's her trying to like jump on that little train right now?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
But I mean, like, again, like everything she says is kind of true.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
But it just, again, it's just like
it reads different coming from
her. It's just like one garbage pail kid talking trash to another garbage pail kid.
Exactly.
And it's like, if you want to talk about undermining democracy, true. But like, it is funny that she doesn't view what she does as undermining democracy, because it's like, I guess like your more, centrist Democrats' concept of undermining democracy is very overt. That's what they see, and that's what kind of Trump represents. It's like overt, destruction of democracy or undermining democracy, when her type of politics undermines democracy as well. But just kind of in a different way. Yeah. Just kind of in a different way.
Yeah.
And so
it's hidden by I guess all the eyes. People, I guess, that are in Congress can see it. Maybe some media heads can see it as well. But for the larger population, we don't really see it until it's way too late. So, yeah, I mean, the corruption may be done in a different fashion, but it's corruption nonetheless.